Hello. So I just finished my fifth EP of this year. uh, this one was titled My Hubris. My Hubris. For a reason. It felt like this one was a lot more my instincts coming out. I stopped trying to make quote unquote good songs. Don't get me wrong, I've learned a lot from analyzing songs that I love and things that I genuinely enjoy. But at the same time, I have also learned a lot from making songs I thought sounded cool. These songs were like, they felt like my hubris. They felt like stuff that I needed to really just kind of get out, just to like channel out. And I think that's a big part of what makes art kind of bland today, is that it's, let me not say bland, because there's so many great artists. And I'm not trying to put my crap on a pedestal. I'm just a dude making art. Same dude. And I have all these thoughts already. Like, I have all these thoughts of like, is it good? Is it bad? What is the reception to it? But I'm a small artist. Like, these things don't matter in the grand scheme of things the way that I think they do. If my goal was to make art and create something that I enjoyed, the goal has been met. I have succeeded in that way. The only other goals that could possibly be attained are external goals. Things that are like validation and things of that sort. Which, are fun, but are not necessary to continue to produce art. It's not like it's not some kind of game. It's not some kind of who can make the best song. It's not some kind of competition like that. For me, it's looking inward and trying to figure out why I make art in the first place. It's like peeling layers of me. And after reflecting on this last record, it's like, dang, man, you're wound up. You've got a lot of tension. You are torn in every direction, blown up, blown apart. You don't even know what you're talking about half the time. It's like that. And man, I don't know. I don't know if it's a good or a bad thing or any of it. I don't know what it means to make art. Besides that it feels so good that I can't stop. Can't stop, won't stop. That kind of thing. Anyways, that tension's real, where I just put out a record. I just put out something that I put a lot of time and effort into. And I pushed it to the maximum amount of potential that I had in that moment, in that cycle, is how much it got pushed. I never put out something half-assed. I don't do that. Everything I put out is something that I stand behind 100%, that I believe in. That doesn't mean I don't grow or change or reflect on these pieces later, but it does mean that in that moment, in that time, when I made that record, I felt that way. I looped in my head and cycled through the art and decided I should put that out. I stand by the work. But at the same time, what is the work? It's just me BSing around. Just me having fun. I just played guitar and put a bass over it. Put 808s over it and sang weird songs. There's not that much more to it. So there's no reason to get all wound up. Art is such a thing of like all these expectations and all of these ideas and all of these concepts get pushed through your body and through your mind, and it hurts. It hurts bad. You want to prove somebody wrong. You want to get revenge. You want to fantasize about the life that you'll have, the money, the dreams, the girls, the clothes. What are you talking about? Those things aren't real. They don't last. They won't fill your void. They won't grow your heart. They won't connect you to more people. They'll serve distraction, sure. They'll give you some kind of momentary relief, sure. But in the end, what changes? What changes with the money? I'm asking a real question. Do you magically find a happy ending? Do you magically get everything you ever wanted? Do you magically feel complete? Why don't you just express first and let everything else be a byproduct of the expression? Just throw your soul into it. You only get one life. You only get this once. Push it to its absolute limit. How far can I go? How far can you go? What can you push? What can you make? What can you do? What can you do that changes things? Break out of the cycles that you keep living in. The repeated day. Don't look at every day as some kind of stupid. Don't live it like it's some kind of chore. Live it like it's the chance to express something more meaningful out of your soul, out of your body. Use the thing that you have. Use the body, the tools, the hands, the mouth. Use it to say something. Use it to write something, draw something, make something. Tell the world how you feel, man. Break out of it. Who wants to do any of the stuff that's been crammed into our brains that we've been told should happen? I'm going to talk about, today I was thinking about when I was younger, I played basketball. And I was not good. But do you know what I did every day? I went outside and I practiced basketball every day because I dreamt that I was going to be in the NBA. I thought I was going to make it to the NBA. And do you know how I thought I was going to get to the NBA? By practicing every day and getting better and better and better and better and better until I got to the NBA. You know what happened? My family told me that would never happen. You'll never make it to the NBA. I thought I'd be super tall. I'm not. I'm 5'8". Not some kind of super tall guy. I'm 5'8" with boots. I'm 5'7". Let's be real. I got dunked on. I was nervous every time to take a shot. I remember one specific moment where it was like my team was on the line. It was like we could have tied the game, or it was the last game we could have went on. This was like a rec team, so it didn't matter too much. But I was the one that kept getting fouled and getting to the free throw line. And you know what? I probably missed every free throw. I couldn't make them to save my life. I remember a time that I was playing and a guy tripped I tripped a guy on accident, and he fell down and he got upset. It was my, sorry, I thought somebody was coming in. It was my teammate. And after that, my grandpa was there. My grandma and my grandpa were there watching. You know what happened after we got in the car? My grandpa was He was not proud of me in that moment. But you want to know why? Because my grandfather saw my potential. He knew who I could be. And that's the point. I'm not going to make it to the NBA. But it taught me something. That it doesn't matter how many people tell you no. How many people tell you can't do something. In the end, you'll find out in your own way. You'll find what you were meant to do through that tenacity, through that perseverance, through that struggle. I needed to see that. I needed to see that I was not meant to play basketball. I needed to see the reality of that situation. There's a reality to maybe I'm not meant to make music. But I still do it. I've been told no every day. I used to go out and pass out mixtapes. People tell me no all the time. And you know what? Maybe I would have made it to the NBA if I kept practicing, if I kept going every day. That persistence will get you somewhere. That resilience. That ability to put aside the people that say no and weigh it against your mind. To be able to check your own place in reality and say what you can do and what you can't do. Look, there are some things that I just lack that people in the NBA have. In my physical form. That is just the truth. There are some things that I lack in every regard. But I bet you I can build a path that belongs to me. I bet you I can build a lane that is mine. That is nobody else's. That nobody can tell me is not me. And you want to know why? Because I keep walking. I take a step every single day. I don't care if I don't make it in music. I don't care. I'm going to do it regardless. And I'm not going to do it to spit in anybody's face. I'm going to do it for me. Man. I'm going to do it because I was born in a world where I can do anything. I wish people would understand that. Those two realities can be... There is a reality where I didn't make it to the NBA. But there's also a reality where I learned how to chase my dreams. I've tried to quit music, but it keeps coming back to me. I don't know. It seems contradictory at first. But sometimes you gotta get pushed down to understand where you belong, where you can be, what you can do. I got dunked on, pushed down all the time in that game, in basketball. But I still got up. It didn't deter my dream. It made me more hungry. The hunger just didn't have to be fulfilled through basketball. It can be fulfilled through anything. For me right now, it's music. That is where I am putting my energy towards right now. It's just, I don't know. Chase your dreams because they lead you crazy places. Everybody told me no. Always. Everybody tells me no. But I'm going to be also very real right now. I get a lot of yeses in music in my life right now, just in general. I'm very lucky, very blessed. Be hopeful. This life does not require some kind of absurd. To be hopeful is not a trick. You are exactly what you think you are. So think of yourself in some kind of positive light. The only difference between you and that other guy is the way you think. You can't be that other guy, but you can be you. So be you. Be you. And they will be them. That girl, that boy, that man, that woman. Be you. This is a long rant. But this is how I felt today. I'm still doing these inner workings in my mind. I'm still thinking about what I'm saying. I'm still contemplating it. But I'm going to show y'all some stuff I drew. I've been trying to get more into my subconscious rather than do things off of like my preconceptions, my learned preconceptions, things that I've been taught, things that have been patterns that have been passed down to me from my parents and my grandparents. You know, I'm trying to really break those things and figure out who Aiden is, who I am. And art's been really nice. Drawing has been awesome. Let me show y'all some of the... I just want to go through some of the stuff I've been doing. Just for fun. I'll do this birdie. It's going to be an eagle. But it's just a birdie. So this guy, that little monster dude. I'm gonna skip that one. Skip that one. I did some self-portraits. This was me, how I felt last night. That's how I felt last night. But look. This morning I felt like that. This morning, this is how I felt. And I got this weird contraption of a piece. Some weird crap. Yeah, I mean, like I said, stop putting limits on yourself. Dream big, dream hard. You'll find a place. You'll find somewhere. With your tenacity, with your dreams, with your goals. Start small, work your way up, build something crazy. Thanks for listening if you did. It's a beautiful day at the VR. And I've been trying to enjoy my life, so you should enjoy your life more too. Chase your dreams, man. Don't let anybody stop you.